Morning. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. Sunday the 3rd of April 2022. Astro DJs insisted on giving me one I've had before. I don't like it, but they do it a lot because certain songs have certain meanings. And today's energy is the Mother card, the Earth Mother, Mother Earth. It is Raise Me Up. You Raise Me Up, sorry. It's a special song for me, connected to my son, who many of you already know is epileptic. So we'll see what connection it has to this reading. It may be a special message from a mother in spirit or a child in spirit. But that we had that Mother's Day, so I'm very surprised that they're at it again. So it may be a child that's passed or a mother that's passed birthday. There's some sort of connection to that number 3. We'll see where this leads us. You Raise Me Up. Capricorn energy as well. So we'll see if that comes out. So yesterday was Persephone, who is Demeter's daughter. Demeter is the Earth Mother, the goddess represented by, who's in the sweet spot by the way, the Empress. So we know, don't they, when they fall in that one there, we've pretty much guaranteed to be right. I will be doing the monthlies over the next couple of days, so be ready. First card, the Fool. Remember, that's my Dick Whittington card. He left the village with everybody laughing at him behind his back, with nothing but his shirt on his back, his knotted hanky, and his cheese sandwich. In this one, I was born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. I mentioned the snake. Could be the snake could be your doubts. Could be a fire sign. Nothing holding you back. No fear anymore. Starting out on a brand new journey, as did Dick Whittington. He believed the streets of London were paved with gold, and they weren't. And when he got there, he felt the fool. And you may feel foolish over something, because it hasn't panned out how you expected. However, you have to forget the fear, forget the embarrassment, and keep going. Because he did, and he became the Lord Mayor of London. So who had the last laugh? It doesn't matter what others think of you, you leave that behind. You're going on a new journey. And there's no apologies for it. Your hell will freeze over first. This is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But if we narrow it down, it is the Taurus energy, the stubborn energy. A Taurus cusper, So Aries, Taurus, or Taurus, Gemini. It is at a standstill in something. There's born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February could be involved. So no action is being taken because there's no passion. You're walking away from all that. Patience is needed. This gentleman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's the Capricorn and the ox of last year. Somebody who was once accepted into the family is now rejected. A friend that's now an enemy. Someone who's lost everything. Business, family, security. And the arguments with a woman today. Advice is needed. Serious advice of a doctor, priest or lawyer. Female. Probably a Libra. Cusper. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. She is quite prepared to detach, cut herself free. Or someone that will give you the advice needed to cut yourself free. Because you're your own worst enemy. This must have been an extra card. I don't know why it's left there. I didn't see it, which is quite strange because we never have 9 cards. There's unhappiness here. All our cups are drained. A change in the family dynamics, an ending to an emotional situation. So the most important card here is this. Setting out on a new adventure, a new journey in our lives. Without fear, without expectation. You have been raised so you can climb mountains. There's nothing you can't do. But if you've got to believe, and this is overcoming those fears, detaching yourself and severing ties, moving forwards, not apologising for who you are. Or someone is refusing to apologise to you. There's a lot of stubbornness here. There's no love. And there's no improving situations. So you have to move on. Twice they're saying it. 6 of Swords is moving on and travel. Walking away from the past. 22, massively important. Moving on to calmer waters. Stubbornness or standstill is because of impatience, bad temper. That's why Spirit are asking you to be patient. Or illness. It's injustice, unfairness. The lines, the marital home. Eight or 26 is negative energy. Has to be said that in most decks that's a Leo, but they do interchange. And there's a Neptunian energy. Yeah, so do I apologise or don't I for whatever this argument is? Somebody is thawing a little bit. Somebody is starting to realise if no action is taken that they get nowhere. Something has to be done. Yeah. And when it is, we change this around. That's in the negative, that's in the positive. happiness, patience will pay off. Happiness, love, rewards for your patience. So this could be something you've been waiting a very long time for, at least 10 months. Again, the arguments with this woman, conflict, demanding. Someone doesn't care how miserable or destitute you are. They want to win at all costs. It could be a violent argument. You need to take the high road and walk away, because there'll be no winners in this argument and everyone will regret it. Yeah, unfinished business. Somebody acts without thinking and doesn't stay the course. Sagittarius energy. Impulsive, fire sign energy. Could be Aries or Leo, but this is usually a Sagittarius cusper. Oh, damn it. This chapter isn't over because you're getting in your own way. So until you end this chapter, you cannot move forward on to your new adventure. You're getting in your own way. The 21. Delays in travel. It's negative energy. No communication via the internet. The World Wide Web. The world is in the negative. And dwelling on the past. Crying over spilt milk. Yes, you played your part in this disappointment, but you're not to blame. And now you have to sever ties. Speak your truth. Swift action. But it can't be that swift because we've got the pumpkin there. And we've got the melon there. It's all about reaping a harvest. But nothing can grow in barren lands. She is reaping nothing. She's left with nothing. Because of this stubbornness. So a week is mentioned to a new beginning. It's time to sever ties and go forward on a new adventure. 1 week. Communication is important. Swift, careful, clear communication. Still, the most important energy here is the Fool, the 22. And if you notice, that Fool is not even looking at this mess, no longer caring. This one is moving forwards, but she is looking back on the misery. She has an Aries in her hands, which is unusual on a sword card. Because the baggage of the past is still there. 6 weeks. You have to leave it behind. Many, many swords to sever those ties. Your happiness will come, but patience is needed. 10 months. It's not going to be a short journey. Again, there needs to be an ending of a chapter. As above, so below. There is a puzzle, a maze for you to get through. It needs to be turned the right way up. There's a need to go within to the roots of the problem. The 21 is delays in travel to the object of your desire. So it looks like the 21 and the 22, the end of this month. Yeah, there is love. It's probably in its early stages, or a water sign child. There's unconditional love. And maybe it's for your ego, for your inner child. Maybe you have to love yourself. But there is messages of love. Again, this card wasn't meant to be there, but he's here. And he's in the reverse. It's someone that was accepted into the family, then ostracised. Possibly someone in uniform of a darker complexion, but it's somebody that's lost everything. A lone wolf that was once a good and generous friend and now possibly a dangerous enemy. There is, with patience and possibly a house move, much happiness and celebration. 10 months. But there will be heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. You need to sever ties. I see no mention of love. So even though some would say this is the third party, it's probably more that jealousies coming between you and what you want. Something is coming between you. Could be distance, other people, family, friends, kids. Or it could be minor surgery, health issues, 3 weeks. Yeah. Again, we have that person that gave people fire, that's now stuck in limbo, stuck the neck on the line for ungrateful people, and it hasn't paid off. Or somebody who manipulated, trying to gain favour by doing things for others, as a friend perhaps, but they had ulterior motives. They had a deeper reason for doing it. It was not out of the goodness of their heart. You need to put your boundaries in place. You need to learn to say no and see the reality of the situation. The 12 is negative, and that's that Neptunian energy of Pisces again. And there we have it again, the 8 or the 26, negative energy. It is an injustice, ill health, bad temper, and lack of courage, no backbone, problems with the heart, again, heart issues. So, if we go back to the song, for those of you that want the message from Spirit, it is an issue with the heart, I believe, or the back, spinal problems. There's impatience here and karmic situations. Yeah. Something has not been clear. Something has not been removed that needs to be removed. It could be, like I said, a medical condition where surgery is needed. It could be that you need to sever ties with people that were you believed friends and now you've realised they're not. You have to let go of all the baggage because you can't take it with you. You need to sever ties. And then you can release this heavy burden and bring this to an end. So nearly all the cards are negative. The only positive energy we've got is that you need to walk away. You need to follow your dream with no fear and believe. Because if you don't follow your dream, you'll stay stagnant, in limbo, festering, and going into a spiral of defeat, depression, and eventual rot. So the need for patience. There is a celebration coming, a get together maybe, a wedding. 10 months. So it's a long time to be patient, but that's what they're saying. There is unconditional love somewhere, but not here. Nothing can grow on barren lands. And the Spirit is saying that you weren't raised to give up. There it is. Somebody is giving up. Somebody is refusing to clear those decks. Somebody is refusing to sever those ties that need to be severed, to shed that skin and begin again. Something needs to be destroyed. You're being spied on, watched by someone. There's been deceit. Somebody's not telling you that they are watching. Stay away from the beach, or if you're going to the beach, it will be cancelled. There is no travel over water or to water. Deep down, you know what you need to be patient with. Here it is again. If you're living in the past, you're depressed. And somebody is living in the past. The Five of Cups tells us that they're looking back on the past, they're dwelling on the past. If you're living in the future, you'll be anxious. You just have to be like the fool and live in the now. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You're not living your life. Someone is wanting to heal. There is a soulmate here. Like I said though, some soulmates are here to smack you in the face and wake you up. And somebody's being stubborn, inflexible. They're refusing to budge on this matter. You're with the wrong tribe, the wrong crowd, or you're following the wrong crowd. There is somebody trying to stop you travelling. Somebody trying to stop you finding your tribe. It may be yourself, because there's some goodbyes here, some ties to sever. And it may be a child or a younger energy. The bags are packed, but somebody doesn't want you to go. And interestingly, it's the 8. So the 8 or the 26, negative energy. But you're not achieving your potential where you are. Nothing can grow in barren land. It is time to sever ties, feel the fear, and do it anyway. So, there it is. The truth. The truth is what matters. There it is. Speak your truth. Sever ties. Clarity of thought is needed. And number 6. And lo and behold, it is our 3 of Swords. So, like I said, minor surgery, heart surgery, any surgery. Separations, 3 weeks is mentioned. Distance. As she is planted, so shall she reap. Such is the field of karma. Karma I mentioned more than once. Where's that hanged man? Karma. The name Grant could be important, or a grant of money. The Saturn card says that it may feel bad now, but it will be resolved. It's going to take time though. Saturn is the planet of the Reaper, the Lord of Karma. And this rainbow planet represents what is tangible and solid in our lives. The Greeks called Saturn Cronus, and Cronus was the father of Zeus. So it may be an issue with the father, the masculine. Cronus devoured his children to prevent losing his throne as king of the gods. And maybe you've sacrificed everything, children, family, just to have the material things in life. Saturn in astrology is often referred to as the god who ate his children because the energy of this planet seems to show no mercy. And it may seem like you're being cruel. But Saturn is not cruel. It simply points out what is true and cuts away what is delusional or no longer useful. So what Spirit's saying is what may seem cruel to others is kindness. Because you are stagnating and you have to sever ties, cut away what no longer serves you. For some of us, it's the simple things of cutting out some luxuries to be able to afford the bills. You have to cut away the stuff that's not essential in your life, that doesn't make you happy, that doesn't add value to your life. When the Saturn card presents itself, know that you are being challenged. This is your time to make it or break it, and life will be harsh and restrictive. You are facing an enemy, what did we say? Where is he? Who may well be yourself. Lack of clarity of thought, lack of communication. Saturn shows us at times that it's in our best interest not to have the things we want, and that if we were to have them, they could lead to our destruction. So don't think, oh, well, I'll put it on the credit card because this is bound to be over soon, because you're sadly mistaken. If this is a time of sorrow or hopelessness, and this looks very sad, realise it's all about diligence, sticking to what we believe in, just like the fool. And some will say you're a fool for doing so. Adhering to your goals. This is a period in your life that emphasises toughness and work, and it's about not giving up and following through. Finish what you started. Saturn also deals with power and control, so power struggles. Often meaning law enforcement or the military. That chap again. Do watch for that possibility, although the encounter may not necessarily be a negative one. If it is, you will need to play by the rules and do what is thought correct or expected. We're talking about convention here, and any rallying against authority will not serve you at this moment. On the positive side, you may meet a fatherly type who will help you advance with your goals, but I would be very sceptical of this person unless he's born on the 22nd. Saturn can sometimes herald the appearance of a sage or a teacher. This will be no small thing and can indicate a mentor arriving just when you need one most. And it may not be the person you expect. If you're expecting somebody practical and professional, it may not be. It may be someone you see as a fool that will teach you a valuable lesson in life. Dealing with the aged may be an issue right now, so mothers possibly, or in the near future. Problems with the bones, joints or skeletal structure could crop up. dental complications are a possibility. Feeling your age, no matter what your biological age is, will seem pressing and even worrying. Why have I not accomplished more at this age? Have I wasted my time? Did I allow important affairs to slip by me while concentrating on the non-essential matters? Probably. Many lessons are being learned and problems conquered, currently or in the near future. The gift of Saturn is keeping you on your path, helping you face the parts of your life that you may dread, but you simply must fulfill. They are your contracts towards a more solid achievement and a better life. This, deep down, you know that. The better life, patience, house move, whatever it is that you're looking forward to. Circumstances will be harsh for a while, but believe that your sacrifices are worth it. It's a good time to be diligent and not rush anything. Whatever you're asking is going to take some considerable time and not come about too quickly, so probably about 10 months. Restrictions, having tough luck, being put on hold, feeling denied, something flawed that needs to be corrected. The truth, what you need to know, what is solid in your life. Working hard, a taskmaster, fathers, grandfathers and husbands, authority figures, sages, wise persons, learning through hardship and emotional pain, staying focused on your path, teeth, skeletal structures and bones. Karma, you have to pay your dues. The colours brown, black, iron, fame, seeking fame, wishing to move up a notch in your life. Ambition, taxes, penalties, being responsible and patient. The world view, reputation, slow build to success. Old age and longevity. Time and measure. There will be restrictions, penalties, shattering experiences, disappointment, but above all, from this you will grow. Growing pains. Essentially, I think we are going to use these. The Fire Prince, so a fire sign may be involved somewhere. It is your challenger. The number 40 could be very important for you. So it could be a fire sign child even. There are a couple of messages delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you can't put out. Aggressive actions result in loss. So these arguments, these violent arguments. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout. This might pertain to workaholism or obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. Wanting it now, wanting it your way. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. What did we start with? The fool on his journey. You must be prepared to let go. Follow the Rainbow Bridge spirit. Where's he gone? Where's that fool gone? Show no fear and move forwards. Well, he's disappeared. He's gone. It's very strange. Where is he? Cut for severing ties and moving forwards. We know it's here, don't we? But where he's gone, I've no idea. Very strange. Well, he's gone on his journey. He's left us behind. Oh, there he is. He's not waiting for us, is he? So, you may be afraid to let go, but you must feel the fear and do it anyway. If you keep going the way you're going, truly, you won't have any energy left, nor will you see your way through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark when there's no flame to light your way. So, be mindful, be careful. I am going to do another, because it seems they are telling us what the argument is. It could just simply be with a mother, but that's today's card. So a female energy, some sort of termination. Yeah, somebody needs to take a break, get away, sever ties, walk away. You're not achieving your potential where you are. It's time to go travel if you can, but there seems to be delays in that. Take a break. Time out is needed to cool your jets. It's okay to take a break and enjoy what you have created, to take a moment from your busy schedule to get off the treadmill, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced. So even if you've lost everything, like that gentleman that was talking about, don't be rushing around trying to start a new project, trying to fill that gap, that void. Spend time recouping your energy so that you are strong enough to do what needs to be done. Be in the moment. What did it say? If you're living in the past, you're depressed. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. You need to live in the moment and enjoy where you are. If you're not enjoying where you are, there's something wrong and ties must be severed. To take a breath and regather your body, mind and spirit. To recalibrate, appreciate and celebrate. To decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you're not going to miss out. Perhaps you've just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just being burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before you rush on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself, recalibrate, go on vacation, book a massage, take a long walk in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend and recharge and replenish. It's time to take a break, and some of you are being stubborn and saying that's not possible right now, especially with the finances the way things are. Don't be stubborn. In essence, Spirit's saying life's too short. Don't waste it on the material side of life. So, the dice. Cancer in Jupiter, 3rd house. So Cancer is the mother energy. It's the Chariot, travel. It's about control. Jupiter in Cancer. So Jupiter in Cancer is about expansion through nurturing, sympathetic, protective, dedicated to caring for others. Jupiter in Cancer uses food as emotional sustenance. So be very careful that you're not overeating. trying to fill that void that can't be filled, emptiness. And it's to do with the third house. The third house is about communication. Again, it's the Gemini energy. The hands, arms, shoulders, schools, siblings, twins, the school days, yellow, communication, siblings, short journeys, learning, immediate environment, your neighbours, your manner of speech. So some of you are definitely moving. Somebody are changing your environment completely. Some of you, because we have the celebration of the Four of Wands, have only achieved the 3 corner posts and yet to put the last piece in the puzzle, and you're becoming impatient. So, Kristen, we're using you as an analogy again. So, you've got the foundations in, you've got the house part built, but obviously the last part of this is not finished yet. And there will be impatience when things go wrong or get in your way. But you've got to persevere and don't be frightened and don't worry, because everything's going to be okay. Then you can put the last piece in the puzzle, but it's going to take time. About 10 months, I think. So the 3 will lead to the 4. You have to be patient. Thanks for listening. And I'll speak again tomorrow, if not sooner. Bye.